Yeah, cleaning up a case like a missing spot. So now the cops are bitter like a walk. Get her out to me, she can tell a lot. Give it a minute, she can see it, now you're hella caught. Sick, bit by bit, your plans are botched. By a vivid who can kick you down a notch. Think you're clever, show her what you got. You never died before? Well, here's your shot.
Hello? Open up! Yes, yeah. The address is 197 Bukit Tinggi Drive. Got people calling for help. I think got children in danger, so please. Somebody's yelling for help. Hello? Open up!
Oh! You again! I told you cannot talk to my children. Now you come barging in here when I'm trying to get them to sleep?
Sorry, false alarm. Sorry, sorry.
Hello, don't judge.
No, I never.
Good. Then you can leave and never come back here again.
No, wait. I really feel I need to warn you, okay? I think your children may still be in danger.
Is it that crazy auntie Kim threatening my kids?
No, she collapsed in my restaurant yesterday, okay? And she had all the same symptoms as your children. Her lips became blue just before she became unconscious.
What are you saying?
I just think that maybe she didn't have anything to do with this.
No, maybe she gave herself whatever she gave my children.
Maybe, but I just want to find out the truth.
Please, you really don't have to do that, really. Oh, shoot, that's my boss. We're supposed to go over our sales strategy.
It's okay. I'll handle that. You just do what you need to do.
Hello?
Dulu kita tak pernah tahu buang bekas-bekas tin susu.
She's talking about some tin cans. Look, my mark's not going to be much of a help. I was hoping that walking around the old kampung would awaken some memories, you know, lead us to her old home.
This is your mother's childhood home?
Yes. According to my contact who did some digging for me, she stayed here until she was 12, when most of the family moved to Singapore.
Your auntie didn't go?
Couldn't go. She was in a mental institution. Apparently, Auntie Fatin was in and out of mental hospitals since she was 14. Set fire to the ward once. She left the asylum for good in her 50s and then she came back here to live.
Is that why your Mac and the rest of the family cut off contact with her?
That's what we're here to find out. If we can find the house.
Auntie, this place look familiar to you?
Kita akan gantung tin-tin susu keliling rumah.
Mak, cuba ingat betul-betul. Mak dulu tinggal mana?
Kita buka tu label tin susu tu, lepas tu kita lipat-lipat, buat burung kecil-kecil. Habis tu kita pasang keliling tin. Cantik.
Nina, let's just go door to door, ask around, see.
Actually, I think your Mac is trying to tell us something.
Why are you smelling my floor?
Well, there's this substance here. Do you know what it is?
What is... Dylan, Mindy, could you two please stop for one moment? I love my children, but I swear sometimes they're just...
I know. Children can be a handful sometimes.
I'm sure you know. You look like you've gone through a few rounds of parenthood yourself.
Deborah, tell me, how are you feel?
God, nothing keeps this two under control.
It's okay. I got it. It's okay.
But no, you've done so much already.
No, you just need to take care of yourself, okay? So just sit back and rest.
Well, it is time for our usual afternoon nap.
See? Good timing. Okay, so I'll just...
You look like you could use a nap as well.
No. I just need to finish the mopping, and then and the house will be all nice and clean when you wake up. Okay, maybe just 5 minutes. Just.
Yokwe and I met as juniors at the National Badminton Academy. He was the more naturally talented one between the two of us.
You were the one with the grit and determination. I watched your interviews on YouBook and you mentioned grit and dedication in almost every sentence.
We complemented each other. It was what made us a good team in a doubles competition and such good friends. But our different abilities was also what made him a star, and me just a backup in a single squad. My only chance at the Olympics was with him in a doubles tournament, and I was so close.
You missed an easy return. You missed.
I didn't miss. I was covering that side of the court. It was on your side of the net.
Are you saying it's my fault?
No, I'm saying I had to scramble to get that volley.
If you scrambled, if you actually bothered to try, you and I know you'd have gotten it.
What does that mean?
It means I know you're saving yourself for your single smash tomorrow. What? You think I don't know when you're holding back?
I was not holding back, Noel.
Running a little bit less so that you can conserve energy for your big singles matches. Refusing to stretch for shots in case you pull a hamstring.
Shut up.
Nothing must stand in the way of the great Liu Yokwe from getting to the Olympics.
Last warning, Noel.
Who cares if you screw over your best friend and only friend? You are the star and everyone revolves around you, right?
The only reason I play doubles is because I pity you.
I watched everything I worked so hard for walk away from me. But it was what he said that stung the most. So at his singles match the next day, I snuck into his locker room.
And spiked his water bottle with pseudoephedrine. I've been reading articles about your waistband.
It was a banned stimulant and over-the-counter flu medication.
3 lives. You, Yokwe, mine. Destroyed because of 1 flu tablet.
Look, I was angry, okay? I was
Jealous, petty, an ass.
I wasn't thinking properly. I don't know what came over me. So I watched his match. I wanted to savor my revenge. But when I saw him take his first sip from the bottle, I wanted to undo what I did. I wanted to stop him.
But you didn't.
I thought to myself, he's talented. He bounced back. Come on, Yokwe, you can do it. But he didn't.
So you offered him a job.
I made it up to him.
You made yourself feel better.
I was hoping to do both.
So why didn't you come clean?
It was too late for any confessions or any apologies to fix anything. But I hope it's not too late for the both of us.
Here.
Oh. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I just suddenly felt so tired. The the children, where?
They just woke up.
It's after 3 p.m. Auntie Kim said they always take their nap at around 2 p.m. And that's when I and you also fell asleep.
Mm-hmm. Everything all right?
Are you sure you take your naps every day at 2 p.m.?
More or less. Once in a while, we end up having a second nap around 4+5.
Deborah, we need to call the police. Now.
Maybe it's the right place, but no one's been here for a while.
Maybe a friend or relative took her to stay with them. Watch out for her, you know.
Raya? Makan tengah hari dah nak siap ni.
Salim?
Makan tengah hari dah nak siap ni. Mana adik kau si Fatin tu?
Fatin? Kita tak sepatutnya cakap pasal dia.
Hari ni dia keluar dengan kawan dia yang mana?
Ayah cakap dia tak sihat.
Ataupun sepupu yang mana?
Salim.
Saya nak pergi tengok dia kat hospital. Tapi
saudara kita
ayah
mana yang dia
kata
suka?
Tak payah. Biarkan
Dia kalau
sampai
keluar dia selalu pergi mana? Rumah siapa? Ha?
Biar dia
Rumah siapa dia pergi, Raya? Kau mesti tahu kan, Raya? Kau cakap dengan aku, Raya!
Salim! I don't know what you all are saying or what you're trying to do, but it's not helping, okay?
Salim, Mak minta maaf, Salim. Mak minta maaf.
Mak, kan Mak yang salah. Salim yang salah. Okey? Mak. Salim minta maaf, okey, Mak? Salim betul-betul minta maaf.
I stood in the house and breathed in like you asked me to.
And you didn't smell anything?
Aunty Lee, can you just tell us? We obviously don't have your superhero level sense of smell.
Okay, it's a floral scent, fruity, like alcohol. And that could mean...
That means I have fruity alcoholic flowers in the house?
Well, yeah. But it could also mean...
Dermatron. It's a modified organoflorin compound that contains a volatile sedative agent. Encountered it on one of the cases. Victims all described the same scent before they...
Wait. You said sedative agent? So actually, I first noticed the scent on Aunty Kim. Then later, I noticed the scent outside here when Cherril and I first came over.
Aunty Lee.
Then I noticed that the scent was only found on the outside of Aunty Kim's bag. Not inside.
Wait. You searched her bag? The bag which was supposed to be handed over as evidence?
We did hand it over as evidence. But we also checked to make sure it wasn't mixed with another customer's.
Okay, wait. I don't understand. So what if the smell is not inside the bag?
It means whatever caused the scent didn't come from inside Aunty Kim's bag, and therefore it didn't come from her.
And if you're smelling Dermatrol from inside the house?
That means someone is injecting it into my house?
Every day. And that's what's causing your naps, including the one we just had.
My God, my babies. But who? How?
Well, I don't know who, but this is how. Satyanarayan, does Dermatrol leave a white powder once it evaporates? I think someone has been piping in gas or a chemical into your house to make you all concuss.
It's not very concentrated, but certainly enough to bring down the twin terrace.
Hey. Mommy's dealing with something right now. So can you please just shut up before we get a complaint?
We don't have the who, but we have the what, the how, and now.
I think we have the why.
I'll get a testing of the liquid expedited.
Good. Deborah will send the children to the hospital, get the doctors to run some tests, see if there are any long-term effects.
And I'll get some men, go door to door, interview to your neighbors. What?
You don't need to go door to door. I think we found our culprit. The first time we saw this fella, he was on this floor, and then he went downstairs.
So, what now?
But just now, he went up.
What?
But the lift here goes to every floor. So why take it to this floor and then take the stairs?
Hey!
Between that and the equipment we found in his bag, he is our guy.
That's the 5th time you're saying it. Good job, well done. Happy?
Give a bit of praise so hard.
Yala. Yes, I'm still here. Okay. Petroka will be here soon.
Hey, so what's the story? Why you took so long to come downstairs? I'm sure you found out right.
Student doing his PhD in chemistry, working on his thesis. His flat is below the twin terrace.
Oh, so he couldn't do his work because of the noise. He gassed them for some peace and quiet. How evil. How can you drug kids?
We can't choose our neighbors, Aunty Lee. But we can choose how we deal with them. Except this idiot made the wrong choice.
Did you come up with that yourself?
Good, right?
Yeah, not bad. I see. Give a bit of praise one by one.
She died last year. And the villagers just buried her body in their cemeteries, didn't even call the family.
The neighbor I spoke to said they didn't know who to call. The people who knew her, knew your family, they're all gone now.
Now she's gone too. She died alone.
I'm sure the people helped wherever they could.
My gila auntie was in and out of mental hospitals most of her life. I'm sure she's super popular here.
Salim, you don't know that.
I don't know anything, Nina, anything. I don't know about what kind of person she is, what she likes. I can't talk to her. There's no one to tell me about her. Not even
If she can forget about her own sister, how long until she forgets about you? That's what this has all been about for you in the end, right?
Once she's admitted into Golden Light, once she goes, how long before I forget about her? What she even looks like?
You won't. I know you. You won't lie to yourself.
What if it's still not enough? We need to head back soon.
Kita tak boleh tunggu lama lagi ke kat sini?
He said it wasn't too late for us. But what really went through my mind is we found out weeks ago about what Yokwei did. We didn't know why he did it, but Noel knew, right? He must have known. And he didn't say anything, even as we were fighting to clear his name. Should I have just walked out of there? Left him right there and then.
You know, even now, even after everything I've learned about ML, I would still take him back if he came to me. Look, you shared a life with, still share a life with this man. And you're going to have his child. It's hard to just end it.
But I also don't want to be like my parents. So unhappy, but still stuck together.
Whatever you decide, whatever you need, I am here. And you will always have family with me and Nina. Okay. You take the day off and you come back when you feel better, okay?
No. I want to work.
Yana, ayam bakla set now, quick!
What's going on? Who's this boy?
We found him at Achai's store. Starving, can't or won't talk. But we did call child welfare.
But it'll take hours to reach, and Achai didn't want him at his shop, so...
So Aunty Lee thought we'll bring him here to wait.
But he does respond to food. Where's the food?
Oi, come.
No! Grab him!